And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
0-1 the count. Popped him up. Turner shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Nothing for the Giants. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here's Corey Seager. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He brings a big batting average of .370. He also has one home run. Lifted down the line in left. Pence has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off with the Giants, third baseman.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 3 base hits in 51 at-bats. And there are the 27 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hunter Pence is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Sliders in for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A bouncer up the middle. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit to short. Reined in. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Grounded to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D'Lo. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Crawford at second. Jackson on at first with 2 down. In the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Will have to be content with just the 1. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. The 0-1 delivery. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Cueto has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. Ready now, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
1-1 the count now. The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the 2nd. The 1-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Joe Penn hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Taylor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He popped out in his first trip. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Popped him up. Bellinger over to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground. Forsythe has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's gone 2 for 6. And that misses for ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2. The 2-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To first. Belt has it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Forsythe takes his lead at third with 1 away. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here's Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Crawford is calling for it, and that ends the inning. When we come digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Longoria, as we begin the top of the 4th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 9.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. He reached on a single in his first try. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. In the air out toward right field. Puig moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
1 left for San Francisco. At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Here comes the
2구 잘 맞춘 타구입니다. 왼쪽 멀리 좌익수 뒤로 이 타구로 탑장 넘어갔습니다.
solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bellinger is retired, and there's 1 away. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Belt. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. First pitch on its way.
Leading off for the Giants.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson giving chase. He's got it 1 away. And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Popped up. Forsythe is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Pennick. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In there, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
High in the air out to center field. Seager moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Pretty. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Jackson is under it. One away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Logan Forsythe. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Jackson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Misses, ball 2. Popped him up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Crawford onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to...
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, And they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter's ruled safe.
Here's Corey Seager. In the dirt here. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Pence. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And that one just missed outside. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to first, and there were 2 down. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Taylor at second with 2 down. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yasiel Puig would be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit to third. Longoria's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping in, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A ball and no strikes. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
The batter, number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yasiel Puig.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Popped him up. Posey has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
1 run, 4 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Austin Jackson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Nick Hundley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Francisco.
ready for another chance, Logan Forsythe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Austin Barnes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Austin Barnes.
To short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Nothing. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Kenley Jansen will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batter, third baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Chopped towards first. And he's safe. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. He's running. The 1-1 pitch. Runner going a second time. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's high at the bag, and that's not going to be in time, so the go-ahead run moves into scoring position now on the stolen base. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
The 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Will Smith enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Popped him up. Tomlinson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Justin Turner. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ready with the 1-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Seager. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Jackson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Jarrett Parker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Jared Parker.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
To 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Derek Law comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in on it is Jackson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out. Ready for another shot now, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
0-1 the count. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Panik comes up with it, and there are 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Ready with another two-strike off.
받아 때렸고 이 경기의 끝을 향해
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodgers Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.